Hey ratbags, it's Jade. Quick Valheim news video today. Obviously the PTB is still underway for Hildirs request update. That's going to be coming to everyone soon, so we'll go over a few more details about that and what I really think now I've played some time with it, and also some new concept art about what's going to be happening with the Ashlands update. These look absolutely fantastic. There's some more designs. I've told the devs I reckon they should do a community vote and we get to decide which of these armors actually makes it as a fully blown piece. They didn't respond to that one, so I'm guessing they thought it was a bad idea. But it got some really cool ideas here. I particularly still like this middle one. I think in its simplicity, it just is a bit more cool. But they're all pretty good. Obviously, we're going for a bit more of a sort of semi-naked vibe. Remember, the Ashlands is meant to be incredibly hot. Filled with lava and stuff. So you're not necessarily going to be going in there in your most winter gear. Now, we know that they're also working on concepts maybe for different types of elemental weapons. Of course, we've already got some elemental weapons in the game, but from some of the concept art they showed a while ago, it could be even more of a big factor in the Ashlands update. So this staff here looks like it's made out of some ancient, old, powerful tree, or maybe just the burnt out sections or the charred trees that we'll come across, with some brand new sort of, I guess, virgin root intertwined with corrupted tendrils. So this is chainmail. Obviously, it'll look a bit different when it's in the game, but it will be a proper armor piece here. So what do you guys like? Do you prefer that, or do you prefer the naked arm sort of version? I think if the first one had more of the misty sort of feel from here and was a bit more open, I could get and vibe with this. But it does feel at the moment just a bit more too close to the troll armor that we've already got. Whereas this, I just think this looks really cool. There's something about the bones being used with the hood and just this mysterious opening. And I'd probably say this is probably my least favourite. It's just a little bit too much flesh on show for me. I like my summer hot Viking. It's definitely a mood. But this one feels just a bit like, I would say almost silly, having gloves and a hood and a loincloth, but not much else. So 1, 2 or 3, if they won't do a vote, we'll do one. Let me know what you prefer. Number 1 with chainmail. Number 2, Destiny NPC vibes. Number 3, hot summer Viking. And do remember, this will not be happening until maybe the end of the year, maybe even beginning of next year. It's a long way off. And as always, lots of this may change. They may just scrap it all together and go with a completely new direction. But that's what they've been teasing at the moment. So, Hildirs patch, yes, it's on the PTB at the moment and the Xbox Insider Hub only. Of course, it's going to be coming to everyone pretty soon. Will it arrive this week? I reckon they'll probably do a bit more testing to see how it goes with the modifiers, especially. If you don't know, a big part of this update is being able to change your world. It's got an absolute ton of new things that you can do, which I've gone over in a separate video, so I don't want to rehash old ground too much. But effectively, you can change how many resources you get out of certain resources. It does look like it's not every resource. I've seen a few comments and stuff saying that they're surprised they're not getting 3 times the amount of something, even though they've got the slider on the world options to free. It does look like it's only certain resources that you're meant to get that much. Unless it is a glitch, and maybe that is always the intent, it will be 3 times as much. But yeah, it doesn't look like only certain things are giving you that extra resource. Of course, make the game even harder, turning off the maps, turning off portals, or having the ability to take anything in through a portal that you couldn't before. Really customizing the way that you can play Valheim if you choose. Lots of various different ways to have creative mode built in. So no more using commands and codes, especially on console, which will be a godsend. Of course, there is the new Hildirs, and her request is a bunch of missions. And again, I don't want to spoil it too much. You've seen probably already for some of my videos. But let's just say you've got some challenges ahead of you if you're going to try and get a whole bunch of the rewards that she sells. Still haven't heard anything about whether or not they're going to change some of them rewards. At the moment, they are purely just sort of cosmetic items. Some fireworks and, of course, lots of various different garments. But it does feel like the effort that you need to go through, it could do with just having something a bit more substantial as a reward. So that might change this week. Of course, if it does, I'll do an update video and showing you all the new stuff. Or it'll be there as part of the full update video when this update goes live for everyone. And just a little FYI, I've done a bunch of guides before, especially for Xbox players, how to run your own servers using sites like the Trado. I've already asked them to look into adding some of their modifiers to their servers. And thankfully I did, as they didn't or weren't aware. So it looks like they're going to be doing something with that. So as soon as that's available, I will go through another up-to-date Valheim Trado server guide so that you know exactly what all the modifiers do and how to use it on your own server. And do remember, if you want to get your own Valheim server, if you use the link that's in my comments and description for Nitrado, I am a partner, and you can get yourself 10% off when you're using my code. Also helps me out as well. So there we go. Until next time with the Valheim news, I'll see you at Bags later.